What is up? What is cracking? Collective. It's your girl Ash, aka Goddess Goals. In the building, I'm Busy Back Babies, and at some point blank period. Here to give a message, here to tell a story, here to give a word. Now remember, this message, this story, this word may not resonate with you at all. But if you like, yo, Ash, that was me in the past, I can resonate with you because that was me in the past. Or you're like, yo, Ash, that's me right now. I'm going through that right now. Make sure you hit the like button right now. And in this message, this story, this word is about somebody that has been in love. And, you know, you can be a couple saying that y'all in love, right? And sometimes y'all break up, right? And somebody here might be telling somebody else, like, man, it's just so hard to love. Like, you make it so hard to love. Yeah. Sometimes you might feel like, why is it so hard to love? Or why do you simply make it so hard for me to love you, right? And those that I'm talking to right now, y'all can be the person that is making it hard for somebody else to love you. And then those that I'm talking to, y'all might just be like, man, you know, guy, man, girl, why is it just simply so hard to love you? Why is it so hard to love you? And have y'all ever experienced love where you can just be like, man, if you love me, if you really love me, I need you to say something. I need you to speak. I need you to open up. I need you to be. I need you to breathe it. I need you to say something. Because it's hard to love. Because you're making it hard for me to love you again. And at the end of the day, those that I'm talking to, maybe y'all been with somebody for a while. Maybe y'all been with somebody for a long while, and you keep on trying again and again. Or have you ever been in a situation where you just keep on trying again and again, and you like, man, again, I just need to understand that, is it over? Is this over, right? Because you're making it so hard for me to love. You're making it so hard for me to love you. So say something, because it's so hard to love. But I'm still trying to love you again and again and again and again. I'm still trying to love you again. Have you ever been there when you just been trying to love somebody again and again? And you like, man, if you love me, just say something, because it's getting hard for me to love you again. You know, it's getting hard for me to continue to wait for you again. Maybe it's just hard for me to continue to wait for you. Wait for things to get better over again and again. Right? And maybe you love this person so much. Have you ever loved somebody so much, right? And you just like, man, I can't get enough of you because I love you and I want to only love you over again. Well, I'm just willing to always continue to try to love you again and again, even though it's hard for me to love you again and again. And sometimes I want to give up on you, or sometimes I have given up on you, or sometimes we have given up on each other again and again. And sometimes you have no faith in sight when it deals with this love. But at the same time, you're like, man, I love this pain. Or why do I simply love this specific person's pain? Or why am I loving this specific pain? And it's like, it still feels so hard to love again and again. Have y'all ever been with somebody that was so endearing, right? So lovable, right? Or made you feel so lovable, right? Maybe they were so charming, right? Maybe they were so adorable, right? Maybe you were so adorable. Maybe y'all were so adorable. Maybe you just felt like everything was adorable when it came to y'all. Maybe you have grown with this person in many ways that you never thought that you could grow. Like, man, I've grown in ways that I never thought that I could grow, or I learned different things that I never thought that I could learn before, right? And maybe this was y'all, or maybe it is y'all, or maybe it was y'all. Like, man, it was hard for me to love. Maybe it was hard for me to open up to this person. Maybe it was hard for me to be with this person. Maybe it was hard for me to see that this person loved me. Have y'all ever, you know what I'm saying, felt like it's just hard for me to love? Or maybe it was just so hard for you to love again, right? You know, sometimes it's them and sometimes it's us, or sometimes it's just both of us. Maybe sometimes y'all gotta tell yourselves or tell the other person, like, man, baby, it's just not you, it's just not me. Maybe it's just both of us, and can we see that, right? You know, but still it's like this selfishness, or it's like, man, I'm just selfish with you, or I'm just selfish when it comes to you. Like, I ain't giving up on you because I'm just selfish when it comes to you, and they just so selfish when it comes to you. It's like, even though we walk away and things are hard to love, or it's just hard to love right now, it's like, man, I can't walk away from your love, or I haven't got to the point that I'm going to walk away from your love.
I said, you made this.
And it may be just this attraction. Maybe it's some type of attraction. Maybe it's just this physical attraction. Maybe it's a mental attraction. Maybe it's an emotional attraction. Maybe it's a spiritual attraction. Maybe it's a metaphorical attraction. Maybe it's a vulnerable attraction. And maybe sometimes you even feel trapped inside of this love. And you're like, man, I feel so trapped inside of this love. And we say that it's over, or we say that our worlds that we bring together is over. But it still feels so hard to love again. And maybe this is somebody from your past, and you just like, man, after I left my past, it's just been so hard for me to love again. Like, I just don't understand. I've been trapped in this certain type of love, or I've been trapped in this love, and I'm just so hard to love again. I'm just so hard on myself again. Maybe I'm just so hard to love somebody else again. I'm just so hard to love again. It's just so hard to love again. Like, I don't want this to be a financial insensitive or insensitive or insensitive. I don't even know what that is, but it's something about a financial insensitive. It's like you don't want things to be financial. Like, I don't want to be here because of your finances, and I don't want you to be here because of my finances. I don't even want us to look at each other's finances, because it's just hard to love when you got to think about somebody being there for somebody else's finances. Or have you ever loved somebody and y'all didn't have it all right now, and you're like, man, and we just both struggling right now, but man, I gotta stand by you, and I gotta stick by you, because this love is insane. And even if we say that it's over, or even if we say our world is over, even if we say this world is over, you just make it so hard for me. You make it hard for me to love again. Maybe you make it hard for me to love anybody else again, or you maybe make it hard for me to not see myself loving somebody else again. Maybe you just make it hard for me again. Or maybe everything around us is just making us feel like it's just so hard to love again. Maybe everything around us is like, man, no, this is not going to work out because your finances is not together. Maybe this is not going to work out because, you know what I'm saying, your emotional state is not together. Maybe it's not going to work out because your mental state is not together. Maybe it's not going to work out because your physical state is not together. Everything is like, man, you're not going to make it. And everything around us is saying that I want to make it hard for you to love again.
Isaiah,
Maybe everything around you is telling you physically is like, I'm going to make it hard for you to ever love again. Or have you ever been with somebody and you are away from that somebody, but you got to get to that somebody, and it's like, look, man, I'm holding my hand out to you, and I just wish that I can get to you, but at the same time, everybody else want to make it hard for me to get to you again. And they can say our world is over. They can say that we are over. They can say our love is over. But who can ever really say truly that our love is over? Only if we allow our loves to be over. And every time we walk away from each other, we always come back to each other and we say, man, it's so hard to love you, but I'm going to still love you again. It might be hard to let you go, but I'ma still grab you again. Just certain things might be hard for the both of us right now, and I'm still just gonna grab onto you again. Maybe our feelings is hidden, or maybe people don't understand our feelings is hidden, or maybe people didn't understand your feelings was hidden, or maybe just certain things are just hidden, and maybe it's just, you know what I'm saying, making me so hard to love. And then for some of y'all, it can be the opposite way around. Maybe you've been loving somebody, right? Maybe you've been trying with somebody, right? And you like, look, man, you better say something because you making it hard for me to love again. You making it hard for me to love you again. You better say something. Like, boy, if you love me, you better say something. If you want to be with me, you better say something. If I mean that much to you, you better say something. Because, yeah, I love you, but this love is pain. And, yeah, at one point in time, it might have to be over. But seriously, it's getting to a point where it's hard for me to love again. Or maybe you are learning some truths, like, man, I'm just learning some truths, or learning some hidden truths about myself, and it's like, man, you know what I'm saying? I love you, but at some point in time, you're going to make it so hard for me to love you again. Have you ever experienced something, or you got to a point where you love somebody, but you like, man, I'm tired of loving you again and again? Or you just felt like, man, I want to be dedicated to you and only you, but you're making it hard for me to love you again. You're making it hard for me to love. So, yeah, it might just be something. It might be a situation where y'all are not letting each other go, even though it's so hard to love. But you understand that the love is pain. or that you are understanding that you love this pain, the pain of the love that you have for this person, or it's just been a struggle with this person, and you just like, man, even though it's a struggle with this person, I'm just not willing to let go of this person. I have not let go of this person just yet. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever loved somebody so much that you like, man, we done been through thick and thin, we done been through the war, we done been through ins and outs, and I'm just not finished loving you again? Have y'all ever experienced that again? Or, you know what I mean? Have y'all ever experienced a point in time where you're just like, man, I've been loving you, and I'm asking you to say something because I'm willing to walk away from you because the love that you're giving me is just not the love that I need again and again and again. And every time we say that it's over, but we still come back to each other again and again. But one day it won't be again. Do you ever think about one day it'll never be again? Because we simply making it just so hard to love each other again and again and again and again. It's just so hard to love you again, you know? So that is my message, that is my story, and that is my word. And if you love somebody, say something. Say something. Don't allow that person to go to sleep angry with you. Don't allow yourself to go angry, sleep angry with that person. Don't allow it. You know what I mean? Just say something. That's if you really love the person. You will never give up on the person. Y'all will never give up on each other. But if you feel like, man, maybe this person is not trying how I'm trying. This person not saying something how I'm saying something. And I understand that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes love is pain, but how much pain is worth this love? Oh boy. They're making it hard for me to love again. So that's my story. That's my word. That's my message. And I hope y'all got some type of value out of this. I'll be busy back, baby. Peace. I'll say something.